My legal career began when I graduated from college and became fully aware of the lack of opportunity available for women in the workplace. Mount Holyoke College, a women's college in Massachusetts, from which I graduated, reconfirmed my understanding from childhood that women could and should make their own opportunities. So I enrolled in law school, even though at that time the legal profession was not particularly welcoming to women. At Valparaiso University School of Law, I was the only woman student in the entire law school, and the faculty was all male. Fortunately, unlike for many other women in law school at that time, I had a supportive law school experience. I graduated first of my class, but then I was faced with getting a job when law firms generally were not hiring women lawyers. Good fortune arose. I was accepted on the Attorney General's honor program at the United States Department of Justice in Washington, D.C., where I had the opportunity to brief and argue tax cases in United States courts of appeal around the country for about 4.5 years. During that time, I also received an LLM in taxation from Georgetown University Law School. When it came time to consider again the possibility of private practice, Paul Dean, who was then dean of the Georgetown Law School, volunteered to introduce me to law firms in Chicago, where I thought I would have the best chance of getting a job. I was hired by the historic law firm of Isham, Lincoln, and Beale as an associate, and later became a partner of that firm. At Isham, Lincoln, and Beale, I represented electric utility companies and argued and briefed cases around the country. It included arguing and briefing a case in the United States Supreme Court that resulted in a reversal of a unanimous opinion by the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals. I later became a partner in the Chicago law firm of Sidley Austin, LLP. Throughout my years in private practice, I was involved in both bar association and pro bono activities. My first involvement with LCBH was in about 1997 when I signed up for the Attorney of the Day program, which I found very intriguing. The Attorney of the Day program helped me to understand the challenges tenants faced without representation in legal representation in eviction court. That was the beginning of a long involvement with LCBH. I served on the board for many years, starting out as treasurer, later vice president, and then I served as president. During this time, I had the pleasure of working with many outstanding people, both staff and volunteers. And I saw LCBH grow into the outstanding organization it is today. I'm pleased to have been honored by LCBH as recipient of the Founders Award in 2006 and the Legacy Award, now the Sharon L. King Legacy Award in 2012. The latter award is given from time to time to honor a contribution to LCBH that has been so substantial as to create a legacy for the organization. I was instrumental in establishing the Brock Brody Endowment, it funds a fellowship that allows LCBH to hire each year a recent law school graduate for a one-year position. The establishment of this endowment was important to me because it allowed LCBH to continue to attract young lawyers to its mission and to encourage them to help continue the work of the organization. My advice to young attorneys who are just starting their careers is to consider the words of American author and poet Maya Angelou, who said, "You can only become truly accomplished at something you love. Don't make money your goal. Instead, pursue the things you love doing and then do them so well people can't take their eyes off of you." I would also add that a law degree offers many opportunities, not only to represent clients, but also to help others less fortunate through pro bono activities. And I think I would also add that LCBH is a good example of a not-for-profit organization where lawyers can make a significant difference.